Hey guys, Steven here, Fanatic Perspective. Team USA did it, Steph did it, Katie did it, Braun did it, the whole crew. Team USA defeats France to get that gold medal in Paris. Man, what a historic basketball moment, game. The last two games, even the game against Serbia, but this game against France. What Steph Curry did down the stretch was special. And we have to just appreciate these moments as fans. That's why I get annoyed when we get caught up with trying to go across eras and have all these stupid debates when we should be immersing ourselves in today so that we can accurately tell our children and those who come after us about what we saw today and how we felt. Really capturing that, really being fully involved in it. I'm a Spurs fan. My son is playing on France and he's crying his eyes out, competing like the freaking champion I know he will become, and Victor Wembanyama. But it's USA all day, and Steph and Braun, and these are people that I typically root against the NBA, but I recognize their greatness. I recognize the history that we are seeing, and this era of basketball and the treat they gave us. Kevin Durant is now a 4-time gold medalist. The sacrifice that was put in by him, a lot of stuff about Jason Tatum. You see Drew Holiday. Keep in mind, in Tokyo, Kevin Durant and Jason Tatum, as well as Devin Booker, were your 3 leading scorers on that team. And these guys either were coming off the bench or playing in supplemental roles whenever they needed to or whenever called upon. And you saw throughout this tournament, they were ready when called upon. And today, look, shout out to Ant Edwards, who's the realest one. And the defensive intensity, Book, Drew Holiday, champion. But the defensive intensity on those guards, they knew they had an advantage over those French guards. France obviously has firepower in the front court with Wemby and Yabusele, and Bilal got in there, and Rudy Gobert and all these guys, Batum. But their backcourt was where they could be had, and USA did a great job keeping that intensity up. But what's cool about it is the backdrop of it, right? You're playing a team on their home soil who's fighting for their right to party. And despite the lack of talent, they're literally being willed by their home crowd. It looked like several times that game they're about to get blown out. And every single time somebody would hit a 3 or Wemby would get a putback or Nando DeColo would do something. And they're right back in the mix, hovering around. And it took each and one of those Steph threes, those bombs, for us to win. But it's not for the USA underperforming or they played their asses off. This was just good basketball. This is how far the world has come across the globe basketball-wise. Look at the Serbians. They took the bronze, but look what how they pushed us the previous game. We were down 17. And look, as a Spurs fan, transitioning to the NBA side of this, damn, I could not be more excited for Wemby. This was, if you're a Bilal Coulibaly fan and you're on the Wizards, if you're a Victor Wembanyama fan, a Spurs fan like myself, that was finals level bump they got. That was finals level intensity they got. And they did not wilt. They did not back down. They learned a lot of lessons today, and they fought. And yes, I was rooting for my guy to play well. I was rooting for USA to win. That's why I'm happy, because my boy showed out. He pushed USA like I knew he would. He had been struggling with his offense the last few games, getting pushed around, but I knew he was going to bring the dog out again in this game against USA, because he's trying to send a message when he comes back to the NBA that he's going to be the guy that's the face of the NBA and the face of this league. And to get his team to the gold medal game was impressive. So as a Spurs fan, I could not be more excited about what we got in Wemby. And him crying and everything, I love it. I love the passion. These guys want to win. Curry's crying. Like, this shit means something. And as Kevin Durant said, we have a lot of problems going on in our country and a lot of things we disagree about, but we wear that flag because there's a lot of good and a lot of we are proud of. And there's a lot we this is our country, and the patriotic spirit of everything. That's why the Olympics is my favorite event out of everything. Just the unity and camaraderie and the sacrifice. Like I started this video, right? Sacrifice. So, man, Team USA, they got it done. It was hella fun. We'll see Wemby try to get his revenge on U.S. soil in L.A. in 2028. But, yeah, great basketball. Great basketball. And could be more excited. I can't wait to watch this game over again. And, I'll be talking about this for generations.